welcome to YouTube. Today we're looking at the new theme deck from Lost Thunder. So obviously there were two new theme decks. There was Stormcaller and there's Blazing Volcano. Blazing Volcano I'm going to be looking at in my next video. But today we're looking at Stormcaller, so the electric psychic based one. The other one, Blazing Volcano, is obviously fire. With Entei. So this one is electric with Raikou. And I think it might be causing a bit of trouble in the theme deck world because it is super duper powerful. Not quite as powerful as what Match Strike can be, but if you haven't seen that deck review already, I don't personally think it's the best theme deck. It's really sort of hit and miss. But yeah, as you can see over here with the numbers, I've only played with this deck 11 times and won 4 times, which doesn't seem brilliant. But like I said, with Max Strike, if they get all the right cards in at the right time, it is super duper powerful. However, 3 of these wins are from one tournament that I entered and came first in it. So it is a really good deck. And obviously during that tournament I did play against Max Strike, things like that. So I am going to be showing you some gameplay in this video, just to show you what it's like. But let's have a look at the Pokemon. So first of all we've got Blitzel, just a standard basic Pokemon in itself, although it does have 70 HP, which is fairly high for a basic Pokemon, normally around 40 to 60 HP I'd say. And then obviously Blitzel evolves into Zeb Striker. Now Zeb Striker's ability, I'm not sure if it's particularly useful. So once during your turn you may discard your hand and draw 4 cards. I guess it would be good to use if say you had 1 card in your hand and you wouldn't mind discarding it, like you don't need it, and then obviously you get to draw 4 cards, so it can be good for that. But this deck doesn't really require anything to be in the discard pile, so I don't really see when that could be useful other than for draw support. Headball is pretty good, again fairly standard for a stage 1 Pokemon. For an electric energy and a colourless energy you get Headball, which does 60 damage. So obviously that's fairly substantial damage for 2 energies, but I'd say nothing special. But then we're on to the Mareep, Fluffy, Ampharos evolution line. So I would say that Ampharos and Raikou are really central to this deck, and you'll see why in a minute. So first of all you have Mareep, Thundershock, flip a coin of heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralysed. Obviously that's a super good move if you do get heads, because paralysis means that the Pokemon, your opposing Pokemon can't attack on the next go. But it is obviously a 50-50 chance of paralysing. Then evolves into Fluffy, Signal Beam for 2 electric energy. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Again really good, but again sort of 50-50 chance that the opponent's confused Pokemon will be able to attack. But then onto Ampharos. So for 2 electric energies there is Split Bomb. This attack does 50 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Now that is super duper cool. So basically with Max Strike, people sometimes use Garchomp's 2 energy attack that does 50 damage to one of the Pokemon, and they will attack one of the basic Pokemon on your bench that has 50 HP or less. Which I think, yeah, in my video I played against someone with Max Strike while I was playing with Max Strike, and they kept on using that attack to get rid of my Gibble that I was building up, obviously trying to get it up to Garchomp. So this is highly detrimental to that deck, in that if they're building up a Gibble on their bench, you've got Ampharos out, you can attack their active Pokemon or any of the Pokemon on the bench, and you can also get rid of Gibble, so you can stop them from building it up. But the main thing with Ampharos is Unseen Flash. So once during your turn you may put 2 electric energy cards from your hand into the lost zone. If you do, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralysed. So obviously paralysis, again, like I've said, is really good because the opposing Pokemon can't attack. But to have 2 electric energy cards in the lost zone works amazing with Raikou, and I'm going to show you why now. So, Raikou does Lost Voltage, which does 30 damage plus 90, so it does 120 damage if you have any electric energy cards in the Lost Zone. So the only way that you can get cards in the Lost Zone is by using Ampharos's ability, and then Raikou can use a 120 damage attack, and it's only for 1 electric and 1 colourless energy, so these two work amazing together. And the evolution line is pretty good for Mareep, Fluffy and Ampharos because there are 2 Ampharoses in the deck. The only issue with these Pokemon is that they are weak to fighting type Pokemon. So they can run into issues with Max Strike because of Lucario, it's a fighting type Pokemon. Also with decks like Twilight Rogue that play Lycanroc. So it can run into issues with that, and I've run into issues with it. But other than that, they just work amazing together. And obviously Raikou is a basic Pokemon, so, I mean, I'm going to get to it, but you can use Nest Ball just to get Raikou out, and then you can just attach 2 energies. As long as you've got Ampharos there, you can just get him straight out. So, personally, I think the way that I'd play it, if I can, is just to have Ampharos chilling on the bench and try and put Raikou out there. Obviously, it does mean that you need 2 electric energy cards in your hand, but there are a lot of energy cards in this deck actually. Whoops. I can't remember how many, I don't think you can see it here either. Let's see. 20 energy cards. So it does work really well, and you are likely to have those energy cards in your hand. Moving on, Smeargle, there's only 1 in this deck. Actually has quite a nice ability, so its HP is 80, which is pretty decent for a basic Pokemon again. And for 1 colourless energy, you can use Stunning Likeness. Your opponent reveals their hand, you may use the effect of a supporter card you find there as the effect of this attack. Now, generally, the supporter cards that are in the theme decks that are being played at the moment are mostly draw support, like Professor Kukui, Lily, but this can also be really, really good if, say, your opponent has a super powerful Pokemon out, you're not quite ready for that yet. Sometimes they may have, say, Guzma in their hand. So Guzma makes you buff switch your Pokemon. So that works really well with this if you just want to get rid of their Pokemon. Obviously there is the chance that they may bring that Pokemon back out by retreating it, but it does work really well, and is also really good for draw support because it tends to be that the supporters that people have in their hand are draw support. And then Tail Smash, not particularly brilliant, 50-50 chance of doing 30 damage. So obviously the main attack for that one is Stunning Likeness, then you got Furfra, Return. You may draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hand. Again, good draw support, does 20 damage, just a decent sort of stopgap Pokemon. Poipole, now. When I was saying that Lucario would run into Raikou and Ampharos would run into issues with Lucario will run into issues with Poipole and Naganadel that it evolves into, because Lucario is weak to Psychic type Pokemon. I think Lycanroc is as well. So Poipole itself does Eye Opener, look at your face down prize cards, really, really good. You can't keep them face up, so you need to remember where your prize cards are, but if you know a particular card that you want to go for, obviously you can remember where that card is, so that's really, really cool. Peck, just 20 damage, not brilliant, but Naganadel is really good. So Naganadel works really well if you have it on your bench and it's sort of like midway through the game, because its ability charging up is once during your turn before your attack you may attach a basic energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. So it's really, really easy to build Naganadel up, especially if it's mid-game, and then it also means that if you have an energy in your hand, you're able to attach 2 energies to the Pokemon in one turn, so you can get Naganadel built up really, really quick. And then its attack is Turning Point, which does 80 damage plus, so it does more damage, 80 more damage, if you have exactly 3 prize cards remaining. So 80 damage already is pretty good. But then it does 160 damage if you have exactly 3 prize cards remaining. So again, this is a really good Pokemon if it's mid-game. And is also, like I said, really good against Lucario. Its weakness is Psychic. I don't think that there's many Psychic Pokemon being used at the moment other than Dusknoir in Twilight Rogue, so it shouldn't run into too many issues weakness-wise. Okay, so onto the trainers, you've got Rescue Stretcher, put a Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand, shuffle 3 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. If you've played the Mareep line already and you want to get them back out, you can do that with this. Nest Ball, like I said, really good because Raikou is a basic Pokemon, so it's really good to get him out. Then you have Switch. Yep, speaks for itself. Switch active Pokemon with bench Pokemon. Ultra Ball. This is good for, say, getting Ampharos out or Flaffy if you need it. So it's Timeable, flip 2 coins for each heads, find an evolution Pokemon. Escape Rub, similar effects to what I was saying about Smeagol if your opponent has Guzma, so you both switch your Pokemon. And then Energy Switch. I haven't actually seen Energy Switch for quite a while in any of the theme decks. So move a basic energy from one of your Pokemon to another of your Pokemon is really good if you want to attach 2 energies to any Pokemon within 1 turn. Or if you want to retreat a Pokemon or something, you're sort of learning the energy to them. And then How, draw 3 cards, we all know how cool How is. Copycat, mostly good if your opponent has, say, more than 3 cards in their hand, or at least more than you. Tantalizer, shuffle your hand, draw 5 cards, or switch your active Pokemon with your bench Pokemon, so similar to Switch, but then also has draw support 5 cards. Lily, draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand, again draw support. Lady is really good for finding basic energy cards, so if you need the cards in your hand to put into the Lost Zone with Ampharos, Lady is really good for that, and obviously also just getting some energies in if you don't have any, just to attach to your Pokemon. Kahili is amazing, so I think she's new as part of Lost Thunder, I still haven't checked, but draw 2 cards, then flip a coin. If heads, if you played this Kahili from your hand, put this card into your hand instead of the discard pile. So, yeah, you flip a coin, and then if it's heads, you get to keep the card. So you have more draw support for your next turn if you get to keep it. So that's really cool, I think. Frisk Kikui, draw 2 cards, does 20 more damage. Fan Club, 2 basic Pokemon, again, good for getting out Raikou, and also any evolution lines that you might need. And then we're on to the energies. So, I really like this deck. I think, because my issue that I had with Max Strike was that it's really difficult to get the cards into play that you need. Whereas with this, you have the support of, say, Nest Ball to get Raikou out. You've got Timeable and things to get the Ampharos evolution line, and because you've got 2 Ampharoses, it just works really well. Obviously, it doesn't always work brilliantly, but I do really like this deck. So, I'm going to play a couple of games and show you guys just why I like it. So, first match up against Leaf Charge, which is the Sceptile deck. And Sceptile's ability or move is that it does, I think it's 20 damage times each energy attached to all of your Pokemon. So not a bad draw, but not the best. We've got Pokemon Fan Club here, so we can get Mareep out ready for Ampharos at least, but then obviously we need to get Flaffy. So, as well with Leaf Charge, it's electric and grass, so at least there's no weaknesses here for either of us, I don't think. Come on, there we go, right. I'm not going to bother putting another Pokemon on my bench because I've got Pokemon Fan Club, so I can get some backups that way. So he's put out Furfrou and Oranguru. Okay. So the most energy I have attached to one Pokemon at one time will be Naganadel with 3 energy. It does 20 more damage times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So that would be 120 damage. That's the only time I'll run into Great Who's with that card at least. He's building up electric and has got 2 heads. I wonder what he's gonna go for. Yep, electric and Gravile. I'm wondering if that means he already has Trika, or whether he's just preparing. But he certainly seems to have had a good first hand at least. Okay. So, okay, cool. Got Piper. I'm gonna go for Pokemon Fan Club and get out Mareep and Raikou. And then put them straight on the bench. And then I might as well just put an energy on Blitzel just so he can do something. And we shall flop. So I think for top 10, well, maybe it's top 5. Or they may be close to top 10 now that there's lost Thunder decks. But for top theme decks, I think Leaf Charge is definitely up there. And I will be oh cool, so you got Flaffy. And we'll be reviewing it at some point. So I'm going to evolve into Flaffy. So we can get straight into Ampharos next turn. I think I'm going to go Professor Kukui, then at least Blitzel can do 30 damage. Okay, and we also have Howl for next turn. It's going to be a good next turn. So I'll start building up Flaffy, and then flop. Although I probably should have started building up Raikou. My bad. Nah. I'll do that next turn. Okay, so he's got Manectric out. Manectric does double charge. You may attach up to 2 basic energy cards from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon, and it does 40 damage. So I guess because I'm gonna get knocked out on his next turn, so I should probably put Ampharos out. Just use Howl. And then evolve into Ampharos. There's a very unnerving alarm outside as well. Electric energy on Ampharos. I'm just debating whether to retreat. Yeah, I think I'm gonna retreat Blitzel and bring Ampharos out. As well, whilst I've got these energies, I'm just gonna use Unseen Flash. Then it's ready for Raikou. And then it also makes Manectric paralyzed. I always forget it does that. So at least Manectric can't attack next turn. Okay, since he's building up Snover, I'm gonna go for Manectric and Snover. And providing he doesn't evolve Snover... Oh, spoke too soon. I was gonna say we can get rid of him in the next turn, but there we go. So Abomasnow's ready to go, does 80 damage and puts the Pokemon to sleep, so I'm in trouble. I'm in deep trouble, I'm gonna be asleep next turn. Okay. I mean, it could be worse, we have the energy ready for Raikou. But I can't attack this turn or anything. Oh, I love that. How rude. Alright, use Lily. Okay, cool. So we have the energies ready, and I've got Switch and Escaper up, so I can use them next turn. Am I gonna be knocked out? Yeah, I am gonna be. Oh, and a bit late for heads now. Right. So yeah, I'm gonna be knocked out, but it's cool. We've got rid of him because Raikou can do 120 damage and he's going to be knocked out. So bring Raikou out. And energy. We'll start getting another Mareep out. And then Lost Voltage. Goodbye, Abomasnow. Oh cool, so we got Naganadel ready. And I have all the energies neat. Yeah, I've got 3 energies, so Naganadel is going to be charged right up from the discard pile. So, okay, he's getting Snover out of his discard pile. So we're on to a winner here because can do 120 damage, and every Pokemon he has less than 120. At least at the moment. I can't remember how much Sceptile has. Okay, so evolving to Naganadel and charging up. And then use Lost Voltage. Going to become the infamous move of this game for that guy. And we got an energy. Okay, so he can do Psychic. 20 more damage times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Oh no, if he attaches an yeah. I spoke too soon. It's all good though, we got Naganadel, he's got charging up, we've got an energy, can at least do 80 damage, we're all good. Although, he can do 120 damage. Let's go for it. It's all I can do right now. Oh, another Naganadel, cool. Start building that up. I think also gonna use Nest Ball to get another Raikou out. And I'm gonna use charging up on both the Naganadels. Again. And then 80 damage on Oranguru. So next turn I'm going to have exactly 3 prize cards, so it's going to do 160 damage. So whatever he puts out is going to be gone. And use Professor Kage. Oh. I always keep on speaking too soon. Oh god. Okay. I'm thinking what I should have done is use Escape Rope or something last time. Might as well put out my other Naganadel. Hopefully I get an energy. No, that's not what I needed. Oh god. Okay, the only thing I can do here is use Escape Rope and then let Furfrou take the fall. Although Furfrou has no energy attached to it, so should be okay, but I need to stop saying that because every time I say that something happens. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, so put out Electric. Okay, so Furfrou. Okay, done. Should be okay, fingers crossed. Because if he manages to get Oranguru back out... Okay, so it's evolved. If he manages to get Oranguru back out, it can only do 60 damage because Furfrou has no energy. Yeah. Okay. Yay, Professor Kukui! Oh, now I get the energy. Bit late. Right, so I'm gonna build up Raikou, get Naganadel charged up, and I'm gonna use Switch, bring Naganadel out, then I can knock out Oranguru. Here we go. And then Turning Point. Awesome. Unnecessary damage increase. And what's the prize? Timer Ball. Oh, Timer Ball! You get Fluffy and Empress. Delayed reaction. Okay, so now he's got his Sceptile ready. Yeah, 20 damage. Oh, it's times the amount of energy attached. Even worse. Even worse. Oh, Jesus. Right, I'm gonna go Raikou. Can at least knock out Lantern, but this is gonna be a very close match because if he gets Sceptile out... Oh no, it's fine if he gets Sceptile out because it's his energy. I keep on thinking it's my energy. Oranguru's confused me. Right. Energy on Raikou. Timer Ball. Oh, we got Kahili as well. Cool. Shocking Timer Ball. Kahili, please help. Oh god. It just got worse. Oh, okay. I'll take that. Can concede. Thank you for that. I don't know why you conceded. Oh, well, I guess I do know why. He didn't have much going for him. But I had 3 prize cards left. He had a chance. Ah, well, not complaining. So, next match. And I'm against Blazing Volcano. So this could end up being a Joe review. I'm gonna try and keep my mouth shut about Blazing Volcano. Otherwise, you guys won't watch my next video. Need that tactful audience retention. Okay, so it's the Battle of the Lost Thunders, and I already have a mulligan to take. Again, no issues to run into, because no one has any weaknesses, I don't think. Let's see. Okay, Raikou, Blitzel, Fluffy. Blitzel out. Obviously Raikou is no good at the moment. Put him on the bench. And what's he got as active? Houndour. Okay. Easy Lily to draw 2 cards. Draw spot, please. Oh. Shocking. Right. Okay, 10 damage. I can really do with a copycat right now. That's a lot of cards. I just need draw support of some kind. I just need Mareep. That would help. Ah, so Slugma evolves into Makago. So if he has a Makago somewhere, he is going to be in good stead because Makago has an ability that you can put, find any card and then put it on top of your deck, so then you draw it on your next turn. Also works well with Entei. I will go into all this in my next video, so stay tuned. Oh god, horrific again. Right, I'm gonna attach another energy to Blitzel, but then I'm gonna use Ultra Ball. And I think I'm just going to discard Fluffy and the Electric Energy. I can get both of them back. I'm going to get my Reap out because I can get use Rescue Stretcher to get Fluffy, and Naganadel can take the energy from the discard pile. So 20 damage. I can at least evolve into Fluffy on my next turn anyway. Taking so long. Big Malasada, so he gets rid of my last turn. How rude. Oh god, even ruder, Professor Kukui. 30 damage on me. Piper. This is horrendous. I just need draw support, please. Oh god, I have no cards in my hand. What is this game? It's like polar opposites. He has so many and I have none. Give me some of your cards, please. You know what would really help right now? If I had Smeagol, I'm sure there's a supporter in there somewhere that will draw some cards for me. And he's getting Entei ready. Oh, so Entei does Fire Fang, 20 damage, Burn, Eruption, 60 damage for each energy card discarded from each of the players' top of the deck. If I keep on playing as I have been, I'm not gonna have good luck in this game. Well, I'm not having good luck in this game. Come on, draw spot, please. Thank you! How to the rescue. Please give me something good. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Right. Ampharos. Right, I'm gonna get Ampharos out because I really need to just slow him down. So I'm gonna retreat and get Ampharos out. And Split Bomb is gonna get rid of Houndor. And do any of these have 50? I don't think they do, so I'm just gonna get Entei as well. Yeah, Sugman's got 80. Okay. I took the first prize card, who would have thought? Oh no. Okay, so he's got Entei out. I think I'm alright for this turn, but I could be in trouble in the next one when he uses Eruption. Yeah, okay. More draw support would be great because I need Raikou. Oh no, I've got Raikou. I need lots of energies. So I'm gonna use Unseen Flash before I get knocked out. So at least the energies are in the lost zone while I can get them there. And he's oh, yeah, he's paralyzed, so I always forget that happens, so I'm not knocked out. Always works out for the better. Okay, Split Bomb, Entei, and Is it Combusken? Yeah. Since he's building him up. Awesome. So I'm gonna knock out Entei on the next turn, and he can't attack this turn. This is going great. I'm going for an upset win. Even though he has 6 prize cards. Oh, he's got Makago. So yeah, so his ability is Smooth Over. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a card, shuffle your deck, then put that card on top of it. And what's he just done with Blaziken? You may attach a fire energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. Oh no! The other Entei is ready. Okay, I just need to stop saying that I'm doing well because this is just not going well. Oh god. Right. From now on, the game is going terribly. I want nothing than for this game to go terrible. Come on. Okay, fine. Please, heads. Yay! Okay, so I'm not burned. Right. If I get an energy on my next turn, we're all good because Raikou can go out and life will be good again. Although, he has the other Entei. This is tricky. Oh no, I'm dead. Now, I can either make the risk that I'm going to get another energy or take Ampharos out. I think I might just put Ampharos out because Ampharos has done its job of getting Lost Zone, energy into the Lost Zone. So yeah, I'm going to get Ampharos out. I can knock out one of the Entei's and put damage on another. Oh no! He discarded Naganadel. And also discarded Poipo. I mean, why not get rid of both of them? Okay, that was a good call because I did not get an energy. Do I want to put them back in? It's okay, I've got another Naganadel somewhere. I'll leave that for now. Split Bomb. Bye, Entei. And I'm gonna hurt the other Entei. Okay, got another prize card. How? Yes, more draw spot. Okay, cool. So I need another energy so I can get Raikou sorted. Because I reckon Ampharos is going to go in this turn because he can use Eruption. He's using Smooth Over. I wish you could see what they put on top of their deck. I want to prepare. So he's getting Blaziken built up. Discard a fire energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 20 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Okay. Raikou is out. Please, I need an energy. Please, how? Get me an energy. Please, please, please. Oh my god. Are you serious? Oh. Jesus Christ. Why did I do that? I should have put Blitzel out. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put Mareep out. And then Raikou. And I'm gonna use Rescue Stretcher. I'm gonna get Fluffy in my hand. Ready. Because they're both in the discount pile now. Hello. There you go. Oh, no, not you. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so now, fingers crossed that no energy is discarded this time, because it will only do 80 damage. How much is it more? 60 for each energy. Yeah, okay, so if he gets one energy card from either of our decks, then, yeah, I'm knocked out. Come on. Oh, I should have just put Blitzel out. Why didn't Blitzel take the fall? But why did I get an energy in 4 draws? Like 4 cards. Ridiculous. Oh no, he'll have used Smooth Over to put an energy on. Yeah, okay, I'm dead. And there goes my other Neganadal. Oh no. This is horrendous. Right, okay, Blitzel, take the fall. Like you should have done last turn. Oh, now I have a switch. Honestly. This is just terrible. Okay, I'm gonna evolve Fluffy into Fluffy. Copycat. Give me something I actually need, please. Not that anything can really save me right now. Ugh, Jesus. Please, heads, please. One heads will do. Okay, Ampharos. Okay. We're getting there. I also got Lady for the next turn. It's cool. This time I can actually put Raikou out, and I know that I'll have some energies. No. I was gonna use my escape rope and put Poipole out, but nah. Blitzel can just take the fall. Right, okay. Next issue. Once I get Raikou out, Entei will be dead. Blaziken will come out. It's okay, it doesn't need damage. Right. I'm prepared for this. As long as nothing changes. And I'm probably speaking too soon again. Oh god. He's so ready to discard energies from Blaziken. Right, okay. We're good. Okay, Raikou. Come on. Okay, Ampharos. And... Lady? Could have used you ages ago, Lady. Right. Energy to Raikou. And... yeah, okay. Lost voltage. Okay, cool. And... okay, prize card. Meh. Okay. I should be good for this. So 20 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Only does 90 damage, so even if he uses Professor Kukui, I'm all good. So I'm fairly certain I'm gonna be okay. Yeah, okay. Oh no, that's not the attack even. Come on. Please don't let me jinx myself again. Okay, that's fine. I'm cool with that. You may proceed. Okay, let's see what trouble we're in once we knock out Blaziken. If you have more cards in your hand than your opponent, this attack does 80 more damage. Oh god, I'm in trouble either way. Oh no. Right, I'm gonna have to use Raiku's Off Voltage because it's the only way I can get rid of Blaziken. And then he is gonna knock me out with Houndoom, then I'll put Ampharos up. Yeah. It should be fine because I've got Professor Kukui. So I can do 70 damage on the next turn, he'll attack me again, hopefully only do 50 damage, hopefully. I don't think I'm going to evolve Blitzle into Zeb Striker just so I can make sure I've got more cards than him. Yeah, okay. Right, so Ampharos out. And Energy, Professor Kukui. Okay, how many cards have we got? 1, 2, 3, 7. He's got 6. Broken Heart. Well, you never know, you might get draw support and you're probably gonna, like, murder me. Right. Split Bomb on Chicago? Yeah. This is so tense. Oh no, I think he's gonna have more cards. Oh my god, this was so close. Yeah. If he attacks now, that's me gone. I'm not. He might not realise. Is he gonna realise? Yeah. No! Oh my god, that was such a tense game. It was so up and down. But I hope it showed you how cool this deck is. And I guess also you've seen how cool Blazing Volcano is. It works so well together and it's pretty easy to get the cards that you need. It's just not as powerful as Mag Strike, like it's not super powerful, but it's kind of easy to get the decent cards. So I guess it's better than a mediocre deck, but not the most powerful deck. But personally, I really like it just because I think it's quite consistent. It just depends on the other on the opponent, but also as you've seen, it has some really cool matches. Like you have some awesome matches that are so close like that. But yeah, so the deck that he was playing with, Blazing Volcano, I'm going to be reviewing that in my next video, so please do subscribe and press that bell and then you can get a notification for when that's out. Should be soon. I think it'll be within a week. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and check out my social medias.